If you're getting ready to leave the military or just left the military, here are two tools that I wish I had and used when I was leaving active duty myself. Now, the first is the compensation calculator. Now, this just gives a close approximation of how much I should be getting each year from my military pay, including benefits. Now, when I left active duty, I was an E6 staff sergeant with over 12 years of service. I was married with a kid, so 3 of us, and I was living CONUS, along with my Jacksonville zip code. Now, when I put all that in, it listed out my basic pay, my housing, and my BAS. And closer to the bottom, it took out deductions for taxes. So ultimately, I was left with a close approximation of how much I was getting after taxes. But you could bet, like most veterans, it was not that smooth. Now, for those that did proper planning and prep and had job offers shortly after they came out or even before they left the military, you have the question of, well, which job do you pick? Because you can't just pick based on salary alone because there's always other perks. Well, Cornell created a very handy online calculator where you can compare 2 jobs and things like your salary, your bonuses, time off, stock options, things like that. So ultimately, you're left with a dollar amount of which job is better. Now, there are always intangibles like commute or the company itself, the growth, the role, things like that. But this is a very handy tool to tell you dollar for dollar which job is better. Now, the transition office is great and they give you a lot of tools, but there's so many more tools out there that they don't give us. Now, what was your favorite tool?